Hello, fellow ex-citizens. I'm excited to be back in the US. If you didn't already know, I was in Liberia and I've been working a little bit on ex-city. For this trip, actually, I was focused mainly on the area of ex-city that some people favorably call the ex-city HQ. And this place is located in Johnsonville. So this is a small outpost of ex-city where we are building a two-story office building, a commercial office building. What exactly we're going to do there is still hanging in the air, but it is our HQ, guys. So we're doing a lot of work there. It was exciting. First of all, let me back up. Every time I'm in Liberia, I'm excited. I love being home and I love doing the things that I do in Liberia. So I got the opportunity to not only spend time with family and friends, but I did do a lot of the favorite things I love to do, that is working on X City. As I said, 99% of the time this time around was focused on that X City two-story office building that we are building in Johnsonville. So we did a lot of work there, and the work actually still continues while I'm away, a portion of it at least. So what we were doing was to try to, as much as possible, finish the building. It's not completed yet. We still have one major task to be done, and that will commence a couple of months down the line from now. But we were basically doing a couple of things on the building, including preparing the building for the painting. So that means applying putty to the walls, both internal and external part of the walls, and the ceiling as well. And also we were laying tiles in the building and on the rooftop of the building, which is really becoming cool. It's becoming somewhere where that I love to sit and just watch the evening sunset. But I think adding the tiles up there is really nice. And then we were also installing solar panels of the rooftop. So in part one of this episode, you saw we started that, and we are going to continue to talk about the work that we did beyond part one of this episode. But before getting to that, I'm just outlining some of the things I did in this trip while I was there. So yes, so we did some of the solar panel installation. We are targeting, at least for the first phase, to hit 19.2 kilowatt hour of system energy, total system energy size. Right now we have 4.8 kilowatt hour, but hey, we're not far from the 19.2 kilowatt hour actually, because all of the solar panels that we need to install to give us that 19.2 kilowatt hour has already been installed. It's actually working now. All we need to do is to increase our battery capacity. And what that means is just buying additional batteries and shipping them to Liberia. Yes, I do buy my batteries from selected companies, a select few types of companies. The battery is one critical system for your solar installation, and I pay careful attention to what types of batteries I purchase. I don't have sufficient batteries right now in Liberia, so the one I have can only provide a total system energy capacity of 4.8 kilowatt hours. This is sufficient for my personal use in that building. Even the 19.2 kilowatt hour that we are trying to expand to is going to be just used for my personal needs in Liberia. For the rest of the building, we are going to expand the solar installation over the top of the building, covering about 95%. That's the target area coverage I want to attain. Once we cover the building to 95%, we should have large enough capacity to supply almost all of the needs for that building, if not all of it, right? That includes AC usage in that building. And the rest of it, I think that will be the highest energy consumption, our AC systems. The rest of them is going to be a lot of lights and computer power consumption, really. So we're looking forward to all of that happening, and we will keep you updated. So yes, besides those things that we did on the building, I think one of the things we did was plumbing, connecting some plumbing pipes and preparing the bathrooms, extending the tiling into the bathrooms. So we're still working on it, and a portion of it will not be done until I return, because there are specific sensitive parts of the building that will not be done in my absence. So when I return again, we'll do those parts. But I think all of that is almost done. The next big thing we need to do is just the electricals and the painting itself, and that will be it. The building will be ready. For the solar panel installation and expansion of the capacity, that can be going on gradually, but we will always have electricity in the building anyway, maybe from the grid and from the generator. So we already have a generator that can supply that entire building. So we're not worried about our electrical power source there. We will continue to expand our solar capacity gradually. So let's get back to the video and continue from part 1 of this video and see what we did. So the last time we stopped to where we were actually, after we had done the measurements of our rack system for installing the panels, we started actually welding the frames on top of the prototype that we had already measured and cut and welded. So we are building the frames now, and now the next step will be solidifying the pillars that we built for the system, the mounting system, and that means putting concrete on the base of those pillars, and then also mounting those or installing those rack systems, those great systems that we have designed out of these superstructs that we bought from Home Depot. So we're installing them and then seeing what we can do from there, and then we'll install the panel. So let's go to the video, and I hope you enjoy watching. So we built these pillars on top of the building to create the rack for the rooftop solar panels. So we are going to install some solar panels up here. Oop, I think that same truck is coming to me. So started mounting the solar panels this morning. So I have one up there, and now my boys now know how to mount the Z brackets on them, and that's what they are doing here. So put the Z brackets. The Z brackets are those aluminum shiny thing. That's one right there, and then there is one down there. So those are the Z brackets. So they'll install them, and then we'll raise it and put them side by side. That's the what's up for the morning. Let me know when you're done with that side. And we're gonna mount them on throughout here. This side of the thing will be empty because we need 12 panels. The 12 panels will be right here. They will fit within these little grids. So there are 3 per row, and there are 4 rows. There's 12. So we're just mounting the first row at the top, first 3. And once we are done, we'll get them. These are Renogy solar panels. They are 320 watts each. So total system we're gonna have here is 4.8 kilowatt hour, and this is gonna be capable of continuously producing 3,500 watts or 3.5 kilowatts continuous power. That is gonna be what we are gonna be producing here. Are you done with that side? You mean one knot? You had it. Okay, yeah. So there is not much of a learning curve to do this. So I'm doing one, and then my boys will do one. So they learn how to do this stuff. And that way when I'm not around, something happens, they know how to maintain it. So that's the idea. You done with that one? No. So one more. So we flip it on the head, and then we mount the last one. And now you, Francis, will do the other one, that last one. Flip it on its head, not on the side. Yep. Good job. And here are your nuts and bolts. We're gonna go slowly. We have all day to do this. We're not in a hurry. The only thing I'm worried about is the sun is coming up. But I have my sunscreen. But still, it's gonna be hot, 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 hot. But we'll do it. Maybe we'll take a break and then come back when the sun sets. Sometimes, yeah, around midday is super hot. What are you guys talking about? Okay. I can show you the back of this panel. By the time you guys finish, you'll be solar panel experts. I shouldn't go be passing around telling people you can mount solar panel for people. So we're just gonna raise this one and put it beside this one up here, just to see how well they fit. Then we'll do the rest of them. We need to do 2. Okay, good. Ready? So I'm going to position this ladder so you guys can give it to me, and then I'll lay it there and adjust it. Unfortunately, I don't have a thing to hold this with you. But you and I did it alone, right?
Yeah.
So you, Francis, can hold this thing. That.
Come use it. Yeah, right behind there. Way on the water.
Let me see the wire side. don't want this outside. It has to be loose so we can adjust it. That's tightening the bolt. Whenever you're doing something like that, don't tighten the bolt. You're not tightening it. Just mounting this thing so this thing adjusts. That's what's happening now. You got to loosen it a little bit so we can adjust it. See? This is where we're touching. Side of the line. See how it's touching it? See it? But you got to loosen the bolt. So here you don't tighten the bolt. First pass, you never tighten something. So those sharp, go down, the sharp screws to the plastic. Just drop it in there, just to hold Okay. So now that we have two, it's a good experiment. And what that tells us is that you see how this one is aligned with this side. So that means if we bring the third one, so we'll also fit and we can overlap the two Z brackets and the line here. And that also means that it should be repeated on this side. That is the way to test. In this testing, you have to use two side by side. I think we should do it. Let's see more obstacles. What our next that's is all of the solar panels are fixed. We have the rest of them that is testing. That's good. So turn our video off right now. So these guys are now mounting the Z brackets on the panels. So we'll just mount a couple of them, stack them up. And then once they are done with that, and I will start to climb up there, start mounting them up here. Already got two there, made sure that they fit side by side. And so I think we have a system going now. So they are up to their task, mounting the Z brackets. So those are the Z brackets, those aluminum stuff. And so they now know what to do. They're working in unison. We'll mount them up here. So there's the, let me show the full rack system we have. So remember we planted these poles, this 4-inch galvanized pipe on 4 corners initially, and then we put some concrete around the base, except for the one in the middle. So we erected one in the middle to provide extra support. And we still need to put some concrete around the base of the one in the center, the central pillar. And yeah, the other top part of this thing, we have a pretty good system here. I think I'm really happy. The 12 panels will line up in these 3 columns, 3 grades, 3 columns of grades, rather. And then this edge is going to remain open for now. We will add, the goal is to add more panels in the future, and in fact plan more of these columns. So we're going to cover the entire roof. The plan is to cover this entire roof with just solar panels, and then we'll have a nice tint. So all of where you're seeing beyond that stairwell cover, beyond there, everywhere you see we need to mount panels. So that includes also along this edge. So all here we need to mount panels. But we're starting with this system. This system, once installed, will give us up to around 5 kilowatt hour of energy. So sufficient to supply a 1-bedroom apartment. And yeah, as we cover the entire rooftop, that should be sufficient to cover this 2-story office building. Just for basic supplies, some small simple AC units and a lot of extension cords for computer connections and light bulbs. That's the idea. So who knows? I haven't done the calculation to know how much capacity this roof can take in terms of like the watts, but I'm pretty sure this is a huge roof space. This building is about 100 feet long and 45 feet wide along this edge that is the bigger side. This doesn't include this side that I'm standing on top of now. This is some extra space here, which is just above the 1-bedroom apartment. But that, the wider the building is, that's the dimension I just gave. All right. How many have you guys done? 8? Okay. Almost ready. Bet I should start doing my thing now.
So let's shoot this. Setting there, and stay there.
Good afternoon here. Hello. Welcome. You're working, huh?
Just looking here, something here. Yes, something here. Yeah, I'll find anywhere I can sit. Someone else can get down.
Yeah. Sit there, Después que me tiene us now. Yeah.
We'll be joining us.
Ahí la boca, mira. Después me lo cogió Oakley.
Ya podemos ir de
Castanhos.
From flash. You still recording? Yeah. Or that torchlight music.
No. This not recording, but whatever music phone flash to see how where it will be.
Nothing is simple in this country. If we had just had the boats the nuts earlier and the washers and go with this thing, could have been done long ago. Could have even dropped this man into the solar inverter. There we are. Let's get the right the ladder is a little bit position.
Need a little